Welcome to the Kendy and Raybo podcast. I got an awful notion. Sorry now, this is me and you catching up.
Go on. Yeah,
I got an awful notion coming home in the van on Saturday night.
Yeah.
So me and Bethany and Dwayne took into an awful bit of singing Garth Brooks on the way home.
Oh, lovely.
And I was listening to Garth Brooks going, oh my God, this is the most amazing music ever.
Yeah, it really is.
Sorry, actually, this is pretty good.
Yeah, no, we've
eased into the podcast.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean to because me and Mark were having a wee catch up. But that's what the podcast is.
Yeah, no, that's all it is. But except for sometimes beforehand, we have a catch up that you can't hear.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
did you see that bollocks?
Not that you can't.
Usually starts with, did you see that bollocks?
We never talk ill about people.
Always come in
we
and
say things. No, we say things that are just things that aren't interesting.
Every time I come in here, I go, any crack with you? And then you said to me, did you see that bollocks?
Every
time. Come on.
Anyway, so on Saturday night, the Atlantic played a wonderful wedding above in Trim.
Yeah.
In a place called Nicebrook Hotel. Fantastic hotel. Christ above. I'm so happy with that hotel.
Shout out to Neve and Gary.
Yeah. Brilliant wedding all round.
Yeah.
And myself and Bethany and Dwayne were on the drive home.
Singing Garth Brooks?
No, well, see, earlier in the evening, we had quizzed Bethany on what our Bethany Queen of Sligo.
Yeah.
Future Rose of Tralee.
Yeah.
We had quizzed her on what music she liked.
Yeah.
And she said, I don't like dance. I was like, what do you mean? You don't like The Prodigy? You don't like Insomnia by Fateless?
And then she said, I don't like reggae. And you were like, what?
Yeah,
and she said, I love it.
No, she doesn't like reggae either. She doesn't like rock or metal either.
Okay, why is she in a wedding band?
But she is in a wedding because she likes pound.
Yeah. Oh, money. She loves money.
She loves money. Yeah. So, but I said, what do you like? She said, well, I really like Irish traditional music. Also, she loves country music and Western. Yeah. Both types.
Country and
Western.
Yeah.
So on the way down in the van, I had decided, you know something, we'll keep Bethany happy because she's here with two smelly fellas.
Yeah.
We said we'll put on some country music for her. So I had an iTunes playlist. Smellers, we were, yeah. Smelly fellas. And I put on the country playlist. But on the way home then, we were working 2 minutes outside Trim when the bit of Garth Brooks, the Thunder Rolls, come on.
Thunder Rolls and the lightning strikes. Bam, bam, bam. What a song. God almighty, he's something else.
And Dwayne says to me, what is that? I haven't heard Garth Brooks on any sort of speaker. Because, of course, Garth decided not to go down the Spotify Napster route.
No, he's still selling, he's like Denver. He's selling CDs outside the concert.
Yeah.
He's the same as Denver do it.
But he's selling tapes still.
He's still selling the tape outside the concert.
Ultimate hits tape.
Yeah.
And that is where CDs that I had of him, I would have put them on my iTunes because I bought CDs. So I had not only had the Ultimate Hits Disc 1 and 2, I also had Double Live Disc 1 and 2.
Oh, wow. I had that video back in the day,
Stop.
Oh, my God, it was unbelievable.
So I said to Bethany and when I said, do you know something? Let's go down a Garth Brooks rabbit hole. So for 2 hours and 9 minutes on the way home from Trim, we listened to nothing but Garth Brooks.
Friends in High Aces.
Is
unbelievable. What a
song. The river, the dance.
You know that song that he does? 6 o'clock, just beginning.
Ain't going down till the sun comes up.
Yeah, ain't going down till the sun comes up. Ain't gonna get to the getting up.
And then calling Baton Rouge.
Oh, but man, what he was, do you know what? I'm going to say it. Songwriting wise and songs wise, better than Brad Paisley.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Brad is brilliant.
Brad's a brilliant guitar player, but fuck me, man, he goes out there with the hip hop microphone and he belts it out.
Wait, I have to. Garth Brooks. What's the song he sang about that summer? Is it that summer, Garth Brooks?
Oh, the summertime is coming.
That summer. Wait, let's see. No. Oh yeah. Okay. We were enjoying this, okay? I didn't expect to go down this road.
Sorry, if he's not allowed on Spotify, he's going to rip us off.
I know, yeah, okay. So I'm going to tell a little story about Garth Brooks.
Go on,
all right? And it's a song called That Summer. And it was brought up by Dwayne. He said, what's the song when your one has the leathery hands?
Oh, right? Leather hands.
Oh, leather hands.
Right, that's what
Dwayne was calling her. So I went to work for her that summer, Garth said. A teenage kid so far from home. She was a lonely widow woman, hell-bent to make it on her own. This is a wonderful poem as well. We were 1,000 miles from nowhere, wheat fields as far as I could see, both needing something from each other, not knowing yet what that might be.
This is about an old one getting dusted off. This is what this is about. It's about an old one getting dusted off.
What is getting dusted off?
You know, like when you have it, you know, if you take a book off a shelf, you haven't taken it off in ages, you have to go... You have to blow off the dust. That's what you have to do to this.
So let's just say, so far, let's catch up. Garth Brooks, this is obviously in his earlier years. He's a young fella, and he's after gone out into somewhere real rural. Yeah. And there was a widow woman, right? An older widow. Is it an older widow woman that they said?
The smell.
A lonely widow woman.
Oh, she might have been that old.
She could have been 24.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. All right, so not knowing what that might be, till she came up to me one evening, hot cup of coffee and a smile, in a dress that I was certain she hadn't worn in quite a while.
Yeah.
There was a difference in her laughter, there was a softness in her eyes, and on the air there was a hunger even a boy could recognise.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is about pedophilia.
Well, she had a need to feel the thunder, to chase the lightning from the sky, to watch a storm with all its wonder raging in her lover's eyes.
Raging, right.
She had to ride the heat of passion, like a comet burning bright, rushing headlong in the wind out where only dreams have been burning both ends of the night. This man is a wordsmith.
Yeah, he's also...
Shakespeare, move over.
He also needs to go to counselling because he got
Wait,
diddled.
no, that was the chorus there I sang, so there's not much detail in that. There's not a whole
So this
lot
is the second verse. She grabbed me by the flute.
So this is the second verse.
She said that I was cute and grabbed me by the flute.
That summer wind was all around me, nothing between us but the night. When I told her that I'd never, she softly whispered, "That's all
Arrow
right."
going shite. I'll make it Irish. Keep going.
And then I watched her hands of leather, come on, Dwayne,
Oh, yeah. Oh, leather hands.
turn to velvet in a touch.
Oh, she grabbed the flute.
There's never been another summer
She
when
ripped it. I said, that's too much.
There's never been another summer where I have ever learned so much.
Oh, well, much was... I had the right rhyme, but okay. Yeah, sorry, I must have misread
so
the lyrics.
they got back into the Russian headlong.
Give me another line, I'll tell you what the one
I
line
often think
afterwards.
about that summer, the sweat, the moonlight and the lace, and I've
Hey,
rarely held...
and then when she was finished, I almost...
Oh, you're trying to finish, you're going...
on her face. Okay, so... What's the next line?
Oh, okay. I've rarely held another when I haven't seen her face.
It's
And-
face as well. I mean, I'm right every
yeah.
time.
And every time I pass a wheat field and watch it dance with the wind, although I know it isn't real, I just can't help but feel her hungry arms again.
We're hungry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But you know what? I mean,
He was marvellous.
yeah, no, it was unbelievable wordsmith, but he should get that checked to see. Because people have gone to jail for less than that.
Well, in my mind, I think he's had a wonderful couple of months there with your one, and he's got a hit record out of it, so I think it's done well.
Have you ever looked at Garth Brooks' social media?
Stop. When he spoke on the live disc, it sounded like Barney the dinosaur was talking. You know? Oh, you guys know what's coming up.
So Gareth is possibly the weirdest person that's ever lived in history.
But he's a
When he
fantastic
talks.
songwriter.
So much so that there's another podcast called Your Mammy's House in America.
Yeah.
And they are full sure that he is a murderer.
Oh, right, that he's got loads of bodies buried under the ranch.
Dead. And so if you look at Garth Brooks' Instagram right now, there's thousands of comments underneath of people saying, just tell us where the bodies are, Garth, please.
That's awful.
And people like, the families need to know.
Where are the
So much so
bodies?
that he banned Tom Segura from his Instagram.
That's the book.
The
that
guy who
on-
does it,
on
because
your Mammy's
they've
House.
started this
They've
trend
started this thing.
of Garth, come on now, let them
Where-
know.
where
The
are
families
the
want to
bodies?
know, man, where are the bodies?
That's
Because
all
if you
funny.
listen to him, you're like, this guy is a strange.
That's a very Irish thing to do now, to start something like that.
come on now, let you.
Do you know,
That's it.
because there'll be many's a character in Irish villages up and down the country that'll be riz about something that
Yeah.
they might have done when they were young fella. Mm-hmm. And just because Garth might have done something.
Well,
as a
this is
young
all
fella-
presumptuous, by the way.
Yeah, very presumptuous.
Oh, just because he might have killed a couple of people when he was a young
yeah,
lad.
don't be annoying his Instagram.
But like, if you see him, you're kind of like, geez, this guy. But it's just like he hasn't been in the real world since the 80s. You know those celebrities that just don't know what the real world looks like
doesn't
anymore.
matter. From what we experienced, like I have never heard Bethany and Dwayne sing in full voice
Yeah.
for multiple sections of the trip home.
Yeah.
It was wonderful because they're two very good singers. I felt like I was getting a free concert.
They're also two very good runners as well. Something weird has happened at Atlantic gigs.
I've seen that the last
Where,
time. I think you asked for that though, didn't you?
No, I didn't ask them to do that. They just did it again because they're two babies.
They're having races.
They're having races up and down
Function rooms. Full of wedding guests.
And like the Knightsbrook is massive. And they ran from one end to the other.
Yeah.
Now Bethany cleaned Dwayne.
But that's going to happen.
Absolutely cleaned him. Like, now she's it's her birthday today, by the way. Happy birthday, Bethany.
Happy birthday, Bethany.
But
Thanks,
yeah, there's like an Olympic thing going on. I'm going to try and document it from now on.
Just
A
to
race in
finish
every
my
venue.
story.
Oh yeah, sorry, go on.
So,
Yeah.
listening to the Garth Brooks, I took an ocean. I was going, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
It just sounds wonderful. His records sound marvellous.
Savage.
And I immediately decided, that's it. I'm selling the PA system.
Yeah. Oh, good. So
Yeah.
Garth Brooks made you go. That's it. I'm selling up.
I'm selling the PA system, and I'm going to buy a much better one so that everything can sound like Garth Brooks. All
Yeah,
the
like
time.
a concert rig, like Garth Brooks.
Like
has.
Garth Brooks
So
concert rig.
150 grand.
So, well, no,
Not
it was,
even.
It was going to be about 4 or 5 grand more than my own PA.
You think that Garth Brooks uses a PA worth 10 grand?
No, he doesn't. But I was going to try and get a little closer.
Right, okay.
To the Garth Brooks rig.
Okay.
Anyway, I got home and I sat outside the house at 4 o'clock in the van and I ChatGPT'd it. I said, "Come here, ChatGPT. I'm thinking about buying a Garth Brooks rig, but slightly less."
For just
yeah.
maybe 2% of the price.
Yeah,
please.
so ChatGPT said, "What have you got at the minute?"
Oh,
and I
Lord.
explained, I have the old Dynacord Power Max system.
And ChatGPT never puts you down. But when it heard that, it said, "You fucking idiot."
I won't lie to you.
What did
I
it
was
say?
shocked.
It
I've
said-
never in my life had ChatGPT tell me to not do something. But said,
away.
"What are you doing selling that Dynacord rig? That's beautiful." Should that lose and find that other York you're talking about
Oh
getting?
my God. What were you looking at getting?
I was looking at getting a dose of D&B speakers, the ones that Vinnie Higgins has, premium mics.
I read Vinny hasn't a clue, man, how to use them. They're useless.
Well, I
rigs.
wanted it anyway until ChatGPT said, "No, you're better off. What you have is better."
No way.
And then it said, and this is where we got into this conversation, we were talking about next Friday night, we'll be doing a show in Castledargan.
Yes.
And I was talking about putting 2 bass bins in the middle of the stage, and you were wondering about it looking gammy.
I was sceptical.
Well, ChatGPT said this is the place to put them.
Go away.
Much better bass coverage, they said.
Yeah.
Now, for the podcast listeners out there, I'm sorry, this is a very audio heavy, but then last week we had the first 20 minutes was fucking sport.
Yeah. It's
So
also
I have to have a balance.
it's also important to note that at Atlantic gigs like that, there isn't a lot of stage volume coming from anywhere.
No.
Because we are all ampless. Actually, not really.
No, we're
you
not.
and Dwayne have
We're
one.
not
It's only me and
amplists.
Bettany.
Yeah, shut up, will you?
Yeah, it's actually only me and Bettany
And
that are
acoustic guitar
ampless.
players would normally have an amp anyway.
Some of them do. Now they have the airs. Some of them do. But yeah, anyway,
So I decided to keep the rig, and now we're putting 2 basements in the middle. That's what's going to happen
Lovely.
Friday night. To answer your question, I'll take them away, and you can put them out to the door, and you'll just
Lovely.
run with the bin in the top.
So the brilliant thing about the Atlantic is, and I've said this to Ray loads of times, is that if you book the Atlantic, you get me and you, okay, don't you?
Yeah,
Right, and the big thing is that Ray deals with the people, don't you?
I do.
And you also deal with the PA, don't you?
I do.
So all I have to worry about is looking pretty.
Looking pretty.
With a big old guitar on me
Yeah, big
neck.
throbbing guitar on your
Yeah,
neck.
big old throbbing old
Yeah.
wood
Yeah, you wouldn't be
guitar.
afraid now me sticking 2 speakers in front of you will detract from your... Wait!
No, it'll add to it.
It'll give you a little bit of stuff, place to go out and do a bit of a solo and
And
get
also
into the
they'll
crowd.
say, geez, there's some low end coming off that
It's a
fella.
little bit of a walkway for you. You're going to be able to get that bit closer.
I
now
want the
to
Harry
crowd.
Styles one.
Yeah.
I saw Harry Styles doing a concert there not so long ago on TikTok.
Right.
And when I say not so long ago, like yesterday. And Faith, he was running up and down the place.
Mm-hmm.
Or did you ever see your man from Coldplay? What's his name again?
Chris Stevens.
Chris Stevens, right, from Coldplay. He does have an unmerciful walkway. He has it halfway down Wembley Arena and he does a run. I'd love something like
Sorry,
that.
it's Martin.
Chris,
Martin.
oh yeah, that's it, Chrissy Warchin.
You just went with that and I knew it wasn't right.
No, Chrissy Warchin. Chrissy Warchin.
Yeah, Christopher
He, he does go. I'd love if at weddings there was a big ramp that I could sprint down,
Yeah.
like one of those big pop stars.
Well, now you've got...
and we sing "Fix You."
You'll have the guts of 2 foot.
Sure, like, listen,
Is that all you need?
that's sure, that's. I think that's what it is. I think that's what
you'll have the
Chrissy
guts of 2
Warchin-
foot now.
Yeah, it'll
You'll
suit me down
take
to
a
the
step.
ground. Anyway, any other old crack or
I have
anything like
loads
that?
of
No.
news. I have a full podcast full of crack for you, but
Right.
I would always love to just stop and let you... Do you know?
What do you mean?
Have you any news in the week?
I mean, not really. I was out golfing yesterday after another long Atlantic weekend. And it came to Bank Holiday Monday and I said, I'll go golfing there now.
Yeah.
The 4th green in Strand Hill Golf Club is the furthest point. It's out in the Strand. You know that Cooley the Moor
Oh,
Strand?
yeah, it's out.
whatever.
It's out a good bit, yeah.
So it's the furthest point away from the clubhouse.
Yeah.
And the van. Yeah. And as I was on the 4th green, only 2 over, by the way, which is good going for me. I was just about to land up a putt and I got a video call from Nicola saying that she had, in her eyes anyway, shattered her ankle into pieces and the emergency room was calling.
Okay.
And I had
They
to
rang her.
Fucking leave. Yeah.
It's bad in the hospital ringing you.
I had to leave the golf
Oh,
course.
you didn't.
Yeah,
So she
no.
summons you.
I thought it was selfish, no.
Of Nicola.
Yeah. I thought it was incredibly selfish. I mean, obviously I didn't tell her I was 2 over, but she could have asked.
Right.
So it was 2 over after 3.
What
Which
does 2 over mean?
means I only bogeyed 2 of the holes and parred 1.
Stop.
So,
We'll not get to the bottom of this today, I don't think.
no, well, this is obviously something for counselling, couples counselling.
Can I work it out with the...
What?
can I work out the score with my calculator like I did last week with the GA?
What?
Like,
No.
Is a bogey 3 points?
Kind of actually depends. No, a bogey's a point, like. But yeah,
we're not going to work it out. So
no, don't worry. Anyway, the point is I got called in off the course.
So were you extra when you arrived?
Oh, I was like a bull, like it was ripping.
Were you?
Yeah, no, I was ripping.
But she'd hurt herself. She'd shattered her ankle.
Yeah, no, she sprained her ankle. It turns out.
All right.
Brought her down to the emergency room, and they said let's spray into bits.
Let's spray into bits. Yeah. Did they put her in a boot?
And no, they didn't put her in a boot or anything.
Did they give her a crutch?
No. So afterwards, I was a bit like, you need to triage the emergencies at home.
Okay.
Because that's something that another 3 hours out on the golf course I would have got away with.
Yeah.
You know?
And she still would have been hurt, but no more hurt.
No more hurt than she is now.
Yeah. Where did she do it though? Was she lying on the ground? Did you need you to pick her up?
No. She was lying on the couch when I got home, but she was fine. Like,
okay.
Turns out there was nothing wrong with her. Now, sorry, if that happened to me, obviously it would have been way worse. I would have been in it would have then actually been an emergency.
Yeah, and if she was out golfing, she'd have come home.
Oh, she should. That'd be selfish for her to stay out golfing.
It seems to me to be a somewhat of a double standard.
Can
you see it?
Not really understanding that. So I was really annoyed. I should have. What do you mean?
Let's go back again. Mm-hmm. So Nicola sprains her ankle and asks you to come home, and you find that selfish. You sprain your ankle and you ask Nicola to come home, and you find that very important to do.
Well, I mean, she wouldn't have known. Like, I could have been seriously injured. Like, so obviously
but she could have also been seriously injured.
I know, yeah. She wasn't seriously injured, Ray, and which is really annoying because I was actually on a good run. I was feeling good about my game.
I don't think I'm going to win this either.
Huh? No, but I don't know what you're trying to get at.
Sorry, yeah, no, I'm realising that.
I have no idea what you're even trying to get at here.
Ball there now, I'm hitting now. And
it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm just saying that you need to be more... We got to work these things out in our head before we just go ringing a fella off the golf course.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid, that.
Okay.
You know, especially since after a tough weekend.
Yeah. But have you now outlined to her, perhaps, this is probably the first time this has happened. Has she ever rang you off a golf course before?
No, that's why I thought that there was definitely something seriously wrong.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So
does she know now, is there now a list of things?
Well, I don't know. I just think that after all this time, she should know. I think it's a feeling.
I'll give you a few things.
Go on.
House is on fire. But it's localised to the back bathroom. We'll say something was up. A tumble dryer. So
I would say like, well, it's Phelim there. He's the neighbour. Like, he's a handy boy.
Okay, yeah.
And if Phelim's there, Nicola's like, yeah, well, Phelim's fighting it there now. I'd be like, well, I'll tee off in the next one. Let me know. Like,
let me know how it goes.
So
if it then spread to the kitchen.
Phelim's not doing a great job there.
The fire's down in the kitchen.
Phelim would never let that go to the kitchen.
Phelim is now dealing with smoke inhalation.
Yeah.
Are you still on the golf course?
Well, the girls in the back garden, obviously, if all three girls are safe out of the house.
So the house can burn down.
Well, like, I think it's, again, selfish of her. No, just think about this for a second.
I'm thinking.
If she's out of the house and they're safe, how selfish is it of Nicola to think I should go in and try and fight that fire?
True, I'll give you that.
That is like so selfish.
If anything, she shouldn't be ringing you. She should be ringing the local fire brigade.
Yeah, why is she ringing me?
Yeah.
Come here, Nicola, I'll tell you something. The fire brigade are not out today playing. I'm looking around the golf course here.
There's none of them here.
None of them are here. There should be. Give them a shout there.
There was no fire truck parked at the car park.
Give them a shout. Okay.
Yeah.
And let me know. Yeah. So that would clearly.
Okay.
That's okay.
A very close relative of you passes away.
God forbid.
Nicola rings you to tell you that.
Yeah, but God forbid. But the other thing I would say is, I mean, that's whatever. I can't bring them back.
You can't, and in fairness, 3 more hours in the golf course won't really put it up or down.
I won't bring them back. In fact, it'll help my mood. I'm actually in mourning at the moment.
So, can you think of any reason why you'd be called off a golf course?
A boys have to call into the house for either Nicola or Layla, or for Ali or Layla.
Okay,
not Nicola. I'm like, Nick, it's all right.
Yeah, belt away.
Let it belt away.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if in the coming years that begins to be a thing, if I find out that there's a boy coming to the house,
would you mind a boy calling that? You'd have serious issues.
I'd have to. You can't be doing that. Like, I'd have to know who it is, like, and meet him and all that kind of crack.
Okay, so we've got one reason for you to be pulled off.
There's only one reason I'd ever get pulled off.
is if one of your daughters met a boy.
Yeah. That's the only time, probably.
Okay.
But I mean, that's obviously reasonable. At least you know what my bar is now. You know?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't think it should happen again. I mean, it is...
I've learned a very valuable lesson here. I'm not going to be pulling you off.
No, but I mean, I wouldn't ask you to pull me off. No, that's the one thing I'd... No, but I mean, you'll definitely know from Saturday mornings, and like, you might be waiting. The Atlantic chat could be flying about a first dance that's on that night or something.
Yeah.
And there'd be no sight nor light of Kendy replying until about 4 o'clock.
He's golfing.
Yeah. I don't mess with my phone.
Do you bring
when
a
I'm out.
packed lunch with you for the golf?
I'd bring like an old protein bar and a banana. Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah, because it's 4.5 hour, Ray.
Yeah, it's a long old spin around.
And after 10 hole, you'll be like, "Cheers, I'm fucking
Oh
hungry."
yeah,
you know?
that's what I've heard.
You know. But anyway, I think it's just important because I know there's couples out there. There's women out there who don't know. I mean, there's reasons that couples split up and get divorced, and a lot of time it is the woman,
Okay,
like most.
Yeah.
But that should give you a good insight into the boundaries that you should keep.
that's good. Good advice.
Don't be ringing them when you get hurt.
Yeah.
Sure,
Is there?
what's he supposed to do, boss?
What's my version? Is there anywhere where Laura can't ring me that you know?
I mean, that's you know your own parameters.
I know you, but can you see anything in my life that you would know that I'd be upset about having to leave? If Laura sprained her ankle,
If Laura sprained her ankle and
Yeah.
you were at something,
what would I be at? What's the Ray equivalent of the golf?
are you watching like a documentary on Rome or something? Don't fucking.
Would you be thinking perhaps there isn't anything in my life that I wouldn't leave?
Well, extra, like recreationally,
Yeah.
I'm not so sure you do a huge amount, do you?
Oh,
What do you do recreationally?
Now that you mentioned it.
What are your hobbies? Like, I feel like I'm fucking interviewing you now. The CV looks great. All those years in the government. What? But I want to get to know the real Ray. Like, what's Ray's hobbies?
Oh, hold on a second. Then so this weekend I had social time.
Yeah, you went to a festival.
I went to Night and Day Festival.
Yeah, no, yeah, but that's not a hobby though. That's just a fucking Egypt thing to do. But okay.
You'd have loved it.
No, I would have hated it. Why
You
would
actually,
I have liked?
I'm actually very tempted to get you tickets, yourself, Nicola, and the two girls for next year, because it's a very family oriented.
Is it?
I was so impressed with it. It's in Lough Forest Park in Boyle, and this was a much better year for them, I think.
Was it, yeah?
You can see a festival growing.
They got their foot into
and
it
this
now.
year they kind of figured out, okay, this is how we do it.
Yeah.
But on the Sunday there was a fierce bunch of families. So there's loads of kids running around, running riot, and
Brilliant.
loads of things for them to do.
Yeah.
And I was so impressed with it.
Go away.
But I wasn't obviously focused on that side of it. I was focused on the consumption of white hag.
Is that what you did? You went
That's what
White
we
Hag
did.
for the full
Myself and
weekend?
Laura went down. No, we didn't get there till about 4:30 or so.
Oh, so you were gigging all weekend, yeah.
Gigging all
sorry.
weekend. So we went
Sunday
out-
night.
Sunday night we went down to Lough Forest Park. This is the last night. There was acts like the Boomtown Rats.
Yeah, but you didn't see Saw Doctors on
No,
Sunday
they were
night.
the Saturday night.
Oh, were they?
Yeah,
Oh,
Saturday
sorry.
night.
Okay.
But Boomtown Rats,
Yeah.
Hot House Flowers, Liam O'Whaley.
Did they do I Don't Like Bank Holiday Mondays, maybe?
No,
Is that not them?
they
No?
just went I Don't Like Mondays,
Oh,
which
right,
was
okay.
which was apt because the following day was going to be a Monday.
Yeah, okay, so just say, sorry about that joke, everybody, there that I made. Because fucking Ray had no
Well,
interest
actually,
in it.
I have a couple of little bits from that festival.
Go on, yeah.
First of all, I'd like to talk about
It was called Night and Day, wasn't it?
called Night and Day because it was on during the day and then it was also on during the night.
Yeah. Okay, that's very good, yeah.
The reason myself and Laura got to go down is because I put in some small little KME PA systems
Yeah.
into the small White Hag tent
For Cog Bobbins.
for Bob Coggins. And apparently I was so proud. This is like a little stereo bin and two 12-inch tops.
And it worked.
Rescued. But apparently the big stages were complaining that the small stage was too loud.
That's the
I was
stuff.
like, damn you, boy!
And they came, and Joe Neal.
Uh,
Joe Neal.
Joe Neal.
Oh, Lord rest him.
Lord rest him indeed. He's a great man. I was drinking Little Fawn by White Hag.
Yeah.
I drank 2 pints of it. I was absolutely flaming
Out of your, why are you out of it?
of my beluba's mind.
It's 86%.
It's not. It's only 4 point something. Whatever way they present it to my body, I was having a great time to the
Right.
point where Laura wasn't drinking because she was driving, and she was looking at me going, "You're getting too out of hand."
Yeah, nothing worse.
Met Keeve Reynolds and Sinead,
yeah.
the Keeves,
Yeah.
Keeve and the Keevenies.
Keeve and the Keevenies.
We met them, and Laura was embarrassed. She's going, "He's in an awful state." So I went down to the White Hag tent and I bought myself a pint of Oscar, which is the mild one,
Yeah.
2.4%.
And you thought it would reverse the actions.
I discovered something wonderful.
Go on.
I drank the pint of Oscar and I calmed down a wee bit.
Right.
And then I went to get another pint of Fawn. And that brought me back up again.
Go away.
And I went down to Oscar and I inverted throughout the day. And on Monday I wasn't hungover.
It's like having a joint and then a line straight after, and then another joint and then a line.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
We don't condone drugs here.
No,
on this
no.
podcast.
Yeah, but we do condone White Hag.
And drink responsibly. But I have to say, I've realised that if you want a really good day out with peaks and troughs, then the Fawn Oscar.
Yeah.
Now, your man behind the bar didn't know what I was asking for. I went up and I going to get 2 Fawn and an Oscar there, and he looked at me, "Do you want lager or do you want stout? What kind of a bollocks are you?" I was like, "You work for White Hag.
Yes.
You not know the names of these pints."
Yeah, and you're
No,
also...
he was new to the...
But can I tell you what drink? I mean, we know Blue Moon. Like, so if I drink Guinness, I get quiet
Oh,
and left alone.
isolationist,
Yeah,
introverted.
a little bit. I'm a bit like, geez, I wonder is there a corner I can sit in here
Okay.
away from everyone.
Yeah.
If I drink wine, I get awful silly.
You do.
And I can't sit still.
I have an image in my head of you on the live streams back in COVID.
Yeah.
Already in my head with the white t-shirt on and a cream pant.
There was a video.
With an elasticated waist because of the size of you.
It was an awful size. Nicola said I lost weight though, which is...
Yeah. You have lost weight.
Have I?
Yeah, I've gone the opposite way. That's why when you ask me about my hobbies...
Oh yeah,
I'm ashamed to say that at the moment they're probably few and far between.
Yeah, but hobbies don't have to be active. I wasn't calling you not active. I was just saying like
you
in your extracurricular time.
Might have to go to the gym again.
I know, but that's not a hobby though. Gym's not a hobby. That's work.
For some people it is.
Yeah, but who are these fucking people then? Do you know what I mean? Like, I've been mad to get back in because we've been offered back in by Ram, you know? Like, Ram have said, come down.
Every day.
I think about it every day as well.
I think of Carly every day. And that's an awful thing to say.
Terry, I think of Carly every day. Just want to tell you that.
Terry, I think of Carly every day.
Yeah, I'm thinking about your missus every day.
I feel so guilty.
Yeah, no, yeah. I feel guilty, Terry, but I'm thinking of your wife every day.
She sent us lovely emails going, come on, lads, we'll get you ripped out of it.
No, I need to
bring myself to do it.
No, I need to bring myself to do it as well. But the only thing is, like, people like Terry and Carly, great people, lovely people, anyone who goes to Ram, but they're fucking... I mean, they're kidding themselves going, I love going in here. This is brilliant.
Do you think they hate it?
It's a load of bollocks. You can't be liking that. It's miserable.
That's true.
Like, not in Ram. Ram is brilliant, but it's miserable having to work out and stuff. And I've seen it, because when I dropped Nicola down to the doctor, it's down in Cleaver beside Ram. And I saw a lot of people coming and going from the gym.
With the fit?
And yeah, they were fit. And I was getting anxiety just watching them come in and out the door.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is fucking...
Oh, yeah. No, it's full of anxiety.
It's fucking so anxiety driven. Like,
Do you want to hear a story about anxiety?
Yeah.
This is the first story I had for this week's podcast.
This is real.
This is real.
Okay.
It's the tale of the bin truck.
I'll be serious.
The tale of the bin truck.
Yeah. Why did it not turn up last week?
Did.
It fucking didn't turn up.
For
That's
you?
warehouse.
Really?
I had we had a full bin waiting to go.
Full load.
It's a disgrace.
I wouldn't take it.
I was there loaded.
Right.
And I couldn't shoot hand.
Couldn't shoot out.
Do you know?
Our bins go out on a Wednesday every fortnight. We're with a lovely company called Balnawaist.
Yeah.
Right? And Wednesday, but we're normally pretty good about remembering to put the bins out.
Yeah, we are too, and by that I mean Nicola, yeah.
Nicola is, yeah. Well, on this occasion, neither me nor Laura on the Tuesday night remembered to put the bins out. And you might remember, it was warm. So we were beginning to smell the bins. Do
you have to go through the house with your bins?
No, we don't. We go around the back avenue.
And does he come up the back avenue?
He doesn't. He picks it up down at the bottom of the back avenue.
Okay, right.
So it's great. But the two of us...
He wouldn't dare go all the way up the back avenue. It's smelly.
No, it's too smelly.
With all the bins, obviously, yes.
So we went to bed, me and Laura. Now, I was a lunatic for the sleepwalking that night.
Were you?
I was up roaring, shouting. I was doing all sorts of things. And Laura eventually at 1 o'clock went, I'm done with this.
We're finished. I'm
we're
filing
finished.
for divorce.
I'm filing for... Said, I'm going to sleep in the spare room.
Yeah.
So off she went.
Why were you so bad that evening?
I don't know. I maybe had a couple of drinks maybe that evening, and I was awful stressed out with work, actually.
Okay, good.
I had preparation for topical issues debate, which didn't go very well.
Right, okay, good.
Yeah. So I was stressed out to the work. Yeah. But we both... So at 1 o'clock, Laura leaves the room. I roll back around to sleep. At 6:32 in the morning, I awake to the sound of beeps. Mm-hmm. And I have become programmed. I don't know if there's anyone else out there that have bin trucks, but you know the sound of a bin truck when you hear it.
Yeah.
I immediately went, the bins.
You forgot the bins.
I forgot the bins. I got up out of the bed. I put the socks on. Laura does always ask me, why do you leave the socks at the side of the bed? Why didn't you just put them in the hamper? I said, no, they may be used in an urgent case to follow
No, don't you feel stupid now, Laura?
Yeah, so I put the socks on, throw on the tracksuit bottom and a t-shirt. And out the door I went. And who did I meet out in the hall? Laura, putting her socks on and her tracksuit bottoms on. And she said, the bins. And it was a bit like the thing from the Home Alone. Yeah. And out the door we went. And we're like, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. We've missed it. I said, no, I'm not having this. I do not want to have to go up to the bins place with the Oaks in the van. I said, we're bringing them through the house.
The smell of the PA.
We're putting them in the back of the van and I'm going to find the bin truck.
Oh, lovely.
So I set off at 6:42 in the van, heading in the direction I thought the bin truck went.
Oh, no.
Until I realised it wasn't there. So I doubled back. And then I caught a sight of one turning right up Gallows Hill. And I followed it up. I said, this is it now. I have it. Now, I got up as far as the top up at the pensions office. And I pulled in and drove in like a cop.
Yeah.
Trying to...
You cut them off.
I was going to cut them, yeah.
Cut them off.
They couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So the two bucks anywhere looking at me going, what the hell is with this? And I said, I've bins.
Yeah.
You were down. You missed. Here's the bins.
You put it on them.
Yeah.
Come here, you fucking...
man.
You didn't wake me up out of bed to get the bin. You prick.
So this is to me, we're just the compost bin.
Oh.
And I was like, what? You mean there's more of you?
It's like a film.
It is.
It's like they were the diversion.
The decoy bin. Yeah. So I said, where'll I find? Somewhere down the town. It's like a needle in the haystack, he said.
Jesus.
So off I went down Gallows Hill then like a bull. Right? And I said,
You would have been at Green Star, by the way, at the time. You'd done all this.
But it was kind of fun at the same time.
Yeah.
And I was driving up.
Did you feel like Spruce Willis going around the place?
I kind of felt like
if Spruce Willis drove a big van.
Yeah, it was like doom, 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 doom.
Full of shite.
Went over to Pierce Road, and next thing I caught a look of another one.
Oh, wow.
And I was thinking, that's them.
That's
it.
it.
Has to be them.
Has to be.
Because, I mean, there's only the compost and the bins truck. So I followed them into the Mercy College.
Yeah, you're not allowed in there now. Okay.
They were going in there anyway, and they were backing up, and I, again, cut them off.
Yeah.
Jumped out of the van.
Like your wheels were squeaking like a
Yeah, exactly. I did a big wheelie in the car park.
Yeah.
And I said to your man that was putting in the bins, he didn't speak a word of English.
Yeah.
So he said,
he said, you're the only man I've ever seen drift a Movano.
He said, talk to the boy in the cab in his native tongue. So I went up to the back of the cab and he says, sorry man, we're the commercial bins.
Stop.
I said, stop.
This
how many bin trucks is it tipping around in the morning?
Yeah. I didn't even know there was that many bin trucks tipping around.
I said, tell me, where will I find the bin truck? He said, hold on, let me make a call. So he makes a call to another man that didn't speak English.
Right.
And you could hear him kind of going, just please. He said, try Mail Coach Road, you might find it over there.
No.
So again,
recycling, we're up there.
Wheels squeak again.
Yeah.
Out, round, through the lights. And again, I caught a look. Again, cut the man off. I said, are you the bins truck? He said, I am.
No.
I said, will you take me bins? He said, I will.
Right.
I was so happy.
And
that's the story of the
I thought you were going to say,
truck.
he said, I am the bin man. Yeah.
I'm the bin man.
I'm not fucking,
I'm
you
not
were in bed.
You were in bed.
Sleepwalking around the place.
Yeah, I thought they were going to pull the old Irish thing. Insurance
no, there's
can't
no way.
take them.
But I guarantee you, God forgive me, Ray, if that was in another area of this country, no, there's no way.
No
I've
way.
Never,
Sorry,
ever.
buddy. I used to play bass with Phil in
I actually used to fill.
Dublin, yeah.
I used to always do Brush Shields bins.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, he used to teach me how to play the
How
bass.
brushy they called them.
How
you know?
bushy. Used to brush the bins with me, That's where they got the name Bush.
But there's no way, even for brush, I wouldn't do it. No way.
Sorry, buddy.
No way.
I can only take the bins outside the house.
Stop. But no, but I mean, I'm glad you got it done because there is a certain. I can't believe you put it into the. But I would have just got him screen sky like.
I probably should have just done that. And you know something?
But there's more excitement in it for you.
I enjoyed that.
Your and Laura's relationship is on tender hooks because you're sleepwalking.
Yeah, I came home and
you were looking for some excitement in your life.
But also I came home and she was proud of me as a
she gave
husband.
it the right.
She was like, I'm getting right back into bed beside you.
No.
She now said, you're a man.
Sleepwalking. So go up there and sleepwalk. Sleepwalk up that fucking stairs there. I'll follow you up. Yeah. You old dirty bastard.
Oh yeah, no, she was well impressed now when I got home now.
Did you put it in yourself? You said I did. I did. Did you get to use the mechanical system at the back that loads it? You said I did. And she said, oh Lord, get them dirty heads up the stairs. You feckin' power, clean out me bins.
Do you know something? When that all happened, I was in my head going, I must tell Mark this story now on the podcast. But now that I've told it, it is a very reasonable story. It wouldn't be a wonderful story.
No, but I don't know how many people that actually bother their whole doing that.
Probably not. I probably was a bit silly.
You know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't bother me arse doing this. Any other old crack? No,
yeah, I have, yeah. I have, yeah. My father is selling a car.
So this is the adverts side of the podcast.
Done deal.
Oh, yeah.
So he put it up in Dundee, and in fairness to him,
Show me it.
Well, I'm going to show you one picture from the ad that he put up. I
can't wait to see.
So there's the infamous tax and insurance.
Look at the head.
So what most people don't get is when you take a picture of the tax and insurance on the car, you're obviously going to get a picture of yourself.
Yeah, why can't
with the tongue out.
Generation above us close their mouths when they're using their phone? Why can't they close? My mother'd be the same. You know what my mother said to me? Like when I video call my mother every day, like.
Yeah.
And she said to me on the phone the last day, my nephew Colin, I can't hear you, Mark. Colin, turn down the volume. And I was like, have you been using your phone with no volume since last week? She could barely hear me. Oh, and I was like, the button's on the side of the phone, ma'am. Just turned it up again. Yeah. Didn't know how to turn up the phone.
You should have more than my mother listened to voice notes from Joanne on 2-speed.
Yeah, Joanne's on cocaine. Yeah. That's Joanne on the cocaine now, ML.
But the reason I bring this up is because he just wanted me to advertise it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 2019 Passat.
Yeah.
A Volkswagen Passat Highline.
Give him 1,800.
What?
I'll give him 1,800.
Add a zero and you might get a deal.
18,000 for a van. Do you know what? He's a cowboy.
He's a cowboy. But what he did, when he put up the ad on thing, I went in looking for the ad. I said, you never asked me about the car. And I said, where's this ad? Is it on Dundee? Went searching for it. Put in Volkswagen Passat. Got nothing.
Private.
78 results of Passats for sale in Ireland. His car was not one of them.
Right.
I said, what have you downed this fucking car as? And I went in on his phone, and what do you think the heading on his ad was?
What?
Car.
Anyone want to buy this car? It's lovely. It's got a
car.
steering wheel.
He says it has fully serviced, have the records to prove it.
No.
Yeah.
He's already getting vexed at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the records here. You're telling me I didn't service it.
Don't be telling me I didn't. Don't be accusing me in that service. Only have it a year.
Do you know, the fuck? Like, I just love the idea that another Irishman will ring this Irishman about the car. And they'll have one of those Irish conversations.
Yeah.
The fuck do you mean it's that price? Well, yeah, what the fuck do you mean you won't give it to me? So, is it serviced? What do you mean is it serviced? Didn't I service it all the time? I'll send you that. You don't believe me, is it? You know.
What Dad didn't realise anyway was that obviously when he took the picture of the tax in the NCT, that he took a picture of himself taking a picture of it.
Yeah.
So
like those boys selling mirrors and naked inside it.
He was telling me, take that down, the picture of. I said no. I said it's good that picture's up because if I was looking at a car, and I was buying a car and I was flicking through the pictures and all of a sudden I seen the picture of the Irish dad.
Yeah.
Is there someone screaming, by the way?
Don't worry about it, Ray.
Okay.
I'm not keeping anyone anywhere. No.
Okay.
It's all good. Sorry,
I
go
just
on.
heard people screaming there.
No.
If you could see an Irish father selling a car, immediately you trust the sale
You do
more.
You definitely do, yeah.
So I would say this is a good thing to leave up because it means that there's a personal connection between anyone that's going to. I see that.
If anything, the first photo should not be of the car. It should be of you and Carmel, ML.
Yeah. It
Just
should
put
be
up
of
a picture
of the
two
owner of the two. Yeah.
Look at us, lovely people.
Like the time
we drove this down to the church every day.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That was it.
That was it. No, we
The
didn't
odd
do
time
much
we
more
went to
than
Dublin.
that. The odd time we went up to Dublin.
Give it a good run for the DPF.
No, get the DPF cleaned out.
Yeah. So the main thing is a Passat Highline for sale in Meadown, County Mayo.
Yeah.
And my father's selling it. So if you'd like a lovely blue Passat,
Yeah.
which is literally absolutely perfect because my father had it.
And if you'd like to see a picture of his father,
If you'd like to see a picture, go on to Dundee, look up 2019 Passat.
car. No, just look up car.
I changed it. I had to change it. I was like a nice little 2-litre Highline Passat. Be
Oh,
wonderful.
Lord.
Yeah. And the only reason he's selling this is he just finds it hard to get in and out of it. What's it with a bit of height?
What's the... Oh, a van again.
Not a van. He wants a little
wants a
SUV
Jeep.
or a Jeep. He was
Qashqai.
looking at the apparently the Yaris Cross.
I didn't know Yaris did a cross.
Yeah,
Everyone
Yaris.
does a cross now, by the way.
Yaris, they have a little Jeep Yaris now, and
Have
apparently
they?
they're absolutely wonderful.
They actually have a Jeep Yaris.
A Jeep Yaris.
Do you know what I always thought was the best looking car in the world, but I would have to convert to homosexual, is the little Jimny.
Very nice.
Have you
Yeah.
ever seen little Suzuki Jimny?
Why would you have to convert to a homosexual?
That kind of comes with the car, like, I think, with the van.
So you're either
The Jeep.
a lady or
You're either a lady or a man who likes a man.
right. Fair enough.
I get the feeling with a Jimny. Am I right in saying that?
I
Like,
know.
but I always thought to be a lovely little yoke tip round it.
The Jimny are nice. I today had a wonderful grow on me for a Microlino. Have you heard of the Microlino?
No.
No. Ah, lad.
What's a Microlino?
A Microlino. Wait till I show you there now. Shut up, will you, woman?
Yes.
So, Microlino car. There we are now. Microlino car, I think, is a Swiss brand. And she's a little kind of a little.
That's an awful yoke.
It is a lovely yoke.
That's an awful
How
yoke.
would you describe it?
Kevin Egan is selling yokes like that too.
Yeah,
as
but
well.
that's Citroen job. Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you describe that little yoke?
Why does the front window come out?
That's the door. So the front of the car opens up to let you in. Are you loving that now?
No.
She does 50. She does 56 miles per hour max. She's
Right.
a 17 horsepower car.
Is it electric?
It's electric. You can get it in a 5 or a 10 kilowatt or a 17 kilowatt.
Do you know what the thing is though? As ugly as it is, like, it's very practical.
Oh, it's real practical.
Do you know?
They're about 18,000 euro. Christ above, if I could get a McLaren on it.
I just love the
a
idea
home.
that
Look how small it is.
outside your house will be the biggest van in Sligo
And the smallest car. But the thing about it is,
you could drive it into the back.
yes, I could bring the car in the van.
You could bring the car in the van.
Yeah, so then when we go to gigs, if you need me to tip down to the shop, I can
Yeah.
do it.
Do you know what? Everyone at home look up a Microlino and see what. Can you
it's-
imagine Ray driving around in it?
Fantastic yoke.
If I had my choice tomorrow, let's say if Kendy had loads of money tomorrow,
Yeah.
I would leave the Atlantic. No, what I would do is I would buy the brand new Land Cruisers.
Apparently
the
everybody's
Toyota.
loving it.
Have you seen
no,
the shape
wait,
of it?
No, sorry. There was a man.
There was a man, yeah.
There was a man, and he had bought a Toyota Land Cruiser job. Mm-hmm. And he had bought it for 82,000 euro.
Fuck me.
Pound.
So expensive.
This is over in England.
Yeah.
I seen a video of it. And he brought it into another dealership. First of all, he said, was not happy with the way Toyota treated him. He felt he was a box ticking exercise.
Right.
There you are now, take it. Nobody showed him how to use it.
But what do you mean?
That age of a man needs to be shown how the heated seats work.
Oh, I
You
see what
can't
you
be
mean.
just letting you drive out in the yoke and not showing you. He said nobody took the time to show him how to use it. And secondly, it was just too high spec for him. Too, utility vehicle.
Our boys want an 03.
They want a Range Rover. He was saying the Range Rovers are much nicer. There's a bit of comfort in them. You want the car feel.
No.
You don't want.
That's not what I thought at all.
This yoke was for dragging Himax behind it.
Yeah, but what they actually want is the old Land Cruisers that are in shit. You know the old commercial Land Cruisers that are absolutely in bits, like the 03 one, that are still, by the way, about 15 grand on, you know?
Yeah, but these Toyota ones now, apparently, that's the first bit of negative press I heard about.
So what I would do straight away is, if tomorrow, again, if Kendy had money, I would buy that.
Yeah.
I would buy a commercial version of it, probably, so I could throw stuff in the back of it. And then, for a car, then I would buy a Toyota Camry. Have you seen them?
Oh,
the
they're
new
beautiful.
ones. Goodness gracious.
They're goodness and gracious and beautiful.
Because right now I can't afford a Toyota.
No.
I can afford a Vauxhall.
Can you afford a Microlino? Probably could.
Yeah, I could, but I don't want to be able to afford it. I wish I made less money so you didn't ask me that question.
Sorry.
I had to buy that fucking thing.
Sorry.
Do you know?
Sorry.
No, but that'd be my ideal thing is a car. And I'm not like, I said this to you before, like, you know the old C220, no, not the Coupe 220s, like the E220s or whatever, the Executive 220s.
You're talking about Mercedes-Benz?
Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah.
Not the new ones with the round shape.
Yeah.
The old square ones.
The old square ones.
Oh, fuck me, I'd love that.
Me and you.
Huh?
Do we have a shared love of Mercedes-Benzes?
I love Mercedes. I'd wait for a Mercedes-Benz than BMW.
Because I used to have a little model car Mercedes-Benz and I always looked and said one day
One day you'll have a real one.
I'll have a real one.
But you could, like, it's not that...
You can, like, they're going for sale now. Anything from 3, 4, 5,000 euro, you get an Auld. You pick up an Auld.
Yeah, but
220.
I'm looking at, like, I mean, like 2019, not like 95.
Oh, right.
The 95 ones are too big and bulky and annoying.
I want the big multi one.
Do you? No, I've no interest
I want
in that.
automatic as well. I want to drive myself.
Automatic.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, once you go automatic, you can't go back.
Can't go back.
I wish everything in my life was automatic.
Is your van automatic?
The van is not automatic.
I'm
No,
sorry.
but it has cruise control.
Oh, nice.
Which is kind of automatic when you're on the road.
Very
When
good.
you're on the open road, I mean. It's marvellous.
Mark, I have a big game plan for you.
Okay, go on.
You ready?
Yep.
Just kind of round off the podcast.
Yep.
Okay, so you'd have listened to many's a radio ad down to the ears
Unfortunately, yeah.
and a television ad.
Yeah.
So we'll start you off on this quiz with an easy one. I'm going to sing or hum
Oh, brilliant.
or attempt to try, but I want you to give me the last word of these
Yep.
famous radio ads.
Savage.
And you can play at home as well. Under the tree at...
Spar.
Lovely.
Yeah.
All right, sure. 1 for 1.
SHPAR.
Spar.
Yeah.
Washing machines
Live longer with Calgon.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Super. Oh, you're doing fantastic. Tasty and tempting food at...
Supermax.
Fair play to you, Pat McDonough. Pat McDonough.
Pat McDonough Supermax.
He also... Is it not Pat McDonough Paints? Pat McDonough.
I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he does everything.
Yeah.
Because he does do everything. Yes.
Here's a real Midwest radio.
Go on.
Paul Byron shoes. Quality, value and...
Shoes.
Oh.
Quality, value,
And
and
fashion.
Oh, and fashion, yeah.
Paul Byron shoes, which is mad because you'd kind of wondering it's just shoes you do, is it not, Paul?
Yeah, not really fashion. And
Yeah, that's a real rural reference now. The Eastern how are you doing now? My bins get brought.
No way.
That one, yeah.
I never use Paul Byron. No way. Clark's.
You ready for another one?
Yeah, go on.
Auto glass repair. Auto glass.
Replace.
They do.
They do
They
replace.
repair it and they replace
Yes.
it. Okay. So now we're going back. And them bones need.
Calcium.
Geez, you're flying it.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a whole lot of things for the Christmas. Got a lot for the...
Family.
Very good.
Yeah.
Fleetwood, wood.
Fleetwood.
Very good.
Yep.
Oh, the next one's going to be hard now.
You think so?
Yeah, well, for me anyway.
I can't wait to hear this.
What wakes up the morning for a fresher kind of day? Who tells the sun to rise? Now Pat is on his way. It's Pat the Baker, so fresh it's...
Famous.
Fair play to you.
Yes, yeah, boy, I used to love that.
That's a very good one now.
That was very good singing.
That one's sticking in your head now.
That's
so
the
well.
first dance this weekend, by the way. Make sure you learn that.
Oh, right, okay.
Someone's doing that Pat the Baker song, yeah.
Who sets the juice loose about this?
Hoose.
Very good.
Yeah, but what, hang on now. Don't say
Maynard's.
anything. Oh, Maynard's. Okay, don't say anything, Ray. Maynard's, he said. For fuck's sake. Don't say anything. It's Maynard's, Mark.
2 2 2 2 2
1 8 9 2
2 2 2 2 2.
Did I ever tell you the time I was doing a wedding? I won't say where because he's probably quite famous, as in he's well known around there, but he's a DJ, you know. But he talks like me and you know, like this. He's slightly older than us, maybe in his 50s or 60s. He's a wedding DJ.
Yeah.
And we're chatting to him, well, any news, no, any old crack. But when he gets the mic, and not even ironically or funny, he turns into Pat Short.
Oh.
Yeah, listen, lads, I'm going to start up there in 1 second. Chew, 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 chew. Right, ladies and gentlemen, chew, chew.
Do you remember what the 2222 1890 ad was for?
Was it insurance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you remember the company?
1, 2, 3?
No.
Imagine.
You
No.
got One Direct.
One Direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Keep going, I love this.
Come
It's
on
good.
down to Bargain.
Town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was another one then about WiMAX.
WiMAX, next generation. Imagine WiMAX, the new sensation. WiMAX, coming across the nation. Faster, better, cheaper, no line rental fee. For more information, call imagine.ie.
He made some pound.
God
didn't
almighty. Yeah, but he
Yeah.
didn't. He got paid 50 quid to sing that song.
he? No,
probably.
I think he gets a royalty out of it every time.
Oh, does he? Yeah.
We owe him money now.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I can't afford
Remember
this.
the Galway ad? Galway. Where there was like,
Not really,
where
no.
there was someone going into a record shop in Galway and there was just a single out, Galway.
Not really, no. It's half ringing a bell, but not. That must have been before my time.
Before
more
your time.
your
Can you
time.
remember any there now at all?
Like famous ads?
Yeah. That was all I could think of.
I don't know really. What the fuck were the big ads whenever I was young? I suppose any of the mobile ones.
Still at number 1 after an incredible 32 weeks at the top.
I don't remember that at all.
It's DJ Gollum and Galway.
DJ Galliv and Galway.
Jesus Christ, you could do that back then, couldn't you?
Yeah. But I don't know what they were advertising.
The Bank of Ireland Football
Bank. Oh, they were.
Bank of Ireland football champion.
Yeah, it was the football championship. I wonder. Well, was that 1999 then that came out or something?
Possibly, yeah.
Gaul won the All Ireland
Yeah.
98. Maybe they're thinking.
I know
let's
that
pull on
this
again.
particular aspect, obviously, dates.
Go on.
but Mr. Galway,
Yeah, I haven't
Sean
watched this.
Fitzy.
No, did you watch it?
I watched it last night.
Well,
He went into the villa
Yeah.
on the Love Island. Won't talk about it too long now,
no, that's okay. You can talk about it.
because
all
I
you
find
want.
that when people come back to it in 4 years and listen back, they go,
Ah,
what
fuck
are
them.
you on about?
No, fuck them.
Anyway.
No,
Love
honestly though, we can't be living our life undated.
Yeah,
Fuck them, Ray.
Love Island started last night. Sean Fitzy, Maguire Fitzgerald, whatever his name is, went in.
Yeah.
And he didn't do too badly. But you could see the Irish thickness hitting them. So there was the way they coupled everybody up. So there was 6 lads,
Yeah,
6 girls.
and that's it. No, they're in love now. These people.
Not yet.
Okay.
But 6 girls, 6 lads. The way they made them do it this time round was figure out amongst yourselves who's getting with who.
All right.
So a couple of the better looking Italian generation fellas.
Yes. Greek probably.
Yeah, the Indian lads and the boys that like with 18 packs.
Yes.
They straight away were in for the kill and took all the best looking women out.
Right. Okay.
And you could see Fitzy was sitting there on the couch with the electrician and the lad from somewhere else. And there was 3 girls left, and you could see he was absolutely raging.
Yeah.
Because he was going, how am I left stuck? And I haven't. Go
Okay.
on.
No, I won't. I don't want to jump the gun here now, but I've seen some of them pop up. Some of the
All right.
women.
Yeah.
And once again,
No.
call me whatever you want. Superficial, a liar, piece of garbage. I looked at all of them.
Yeah.
And I went,
Didn't fall in love with any of them.
none of them look like a person. I've no interest in any of these women.
Okay.
That's just me personally, by the way.
Okay, yeah, fair
Bring
enough.
me back to the old days of Love Island, where there was a fine, voluptuous lady by the name of something or other.
Yeah.
And I remember I'd never forget her, Ray. She was a marvellous looking woman. I can't even remember her name.
Yeah.
But she looked like a normal, like she looked like someone. Like
Someone.
I looked at the women, just for, like glancing at them.
Yeah.
They don't look like people.
Okay.
None of them look like a person to me.
Right. I thought they looked absolutely marvellous.
Yeah, no, that's okay. You're probably right.
Yeah.
I'm the shallow person here,
Yeah.
but I'm looking at them going, oh, that doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before. It didn't look attractive at all. Like,
Well, he's
you know?
struggling anyway in a room, in a big house full of very big personalities.
Oh, is he?
He's yet to now blossom of himself.
Right, okay.
And he picked the detective. There was a detective lady.
Right, okay.
That's the one he picked.
Trying to figure her out.
Trying to figure her out. And I don't know why he picked such a tough task. She'd no crack at all.
No.
And then there was a Scouser lady as well, and that was also interested in him. And she was very different to the detective lady. So we'll see how it goes.
Is it fair to say that he might be under pressure already nearly, that he might get kicked out?
He could do, yeah.
When do you get kicked out first?
You get kicked out tonight.
No way. So he
Yeah.
could be gone. He could be out just
He
quick
could be
as in.
gone out, and they don't know that. I hope this doesn't spoil it for them.
And this is also
Fitzy listening to this.
Fitzy doesn't listen to us. Sorry, is this live? And
It's
what I
not
mean,
live, no.
No, but they didn't record this last week.
Oh, no, it was recorded like a couple of nights ago, and it goes out.
So he could be home before you know it. Like,
He could be home before. Well, he is home. I think. No, wait, no. He could be home before. You're right, yeah.
right? Okay, but if he gets home, does he have to hide himself then?
No, he probably gets back to Galway. Are they in a shout for anything? Are they?
Yeah. No, they're
Oh
playing.
yeah, I'm sure they'll welcome him back with open arms.
Yeah, they got their on against Westmeath because I was chatting to another person who was on TV, who's going to be on TV soon. You know, like the end of the year or something.
Yeah.
And the thing that they've recorded for is it's already recorded.
Yeah.
But the show's not out until the end of the year.
Is this up for the match? The thing they do the night before the All Ireland?
No. It's nothing to do with that. It's a
Because
different
that'd be
thing.
tricky.
Huh?
You'd want to be very sure.
Come
now.
on. Yeah, you want to be very sure they're going to win. No, but
Come
this,
on, insert team name here.
But this person is on TV and it's already been recorded, and they've
Okay.
had to sign what they call
a non-disclosure.
an
agreement.
NDA.
And yet they were chatting to you about it.
Yeah, no, but I don't know. I don't know the outcome though. They wouldn't tell me the outcome.
Okay.
But they now have 8 months of like, I'm not telling anyone anything.
We're all fascinated now to know this. Why?
I'm not telling you.
Subscribe for the Patreon. You'll hear it there.
No, you won't. I'm not telling you anything. I can't. They signed an
But
NDA.
you didn't sign the NDA.
And no, but once they told me then, these ropes came down from helicopters.
Right. And RT executives.
At gunpoint, I had to sign an NDA.
And the
as
worst
well.
thing is the taxpayers paying for those helicopters.
Unbelievable.
Isn't that
Crazy.
disgrace?
21 million
24 million.
that the taxpayers paid for those.
you
What
hear
was
the
that? What was that? Was it 81 million to drive the ministers around this year or something?
Something along the line. But I know they were having awful bother over the taxis. I think it was €3 million with the taxis in the last 5 years. But you can't be getting Bono on and not bring him from the hotel. You can't expect Bono to come over himself.
But what did Bono do?
I
For the
don't know, I'm sure
government?
Bono was probably... No, I'm thinking on the RTEs. You know, if they have...
Oh,
guests.
was it RTE that would cost?
There was RTE, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the government. I thought it was ministers that was driving around.
No, you can't be giving out with ministers. They deserve the taxis. What are you talking about? I know what you're going on about there now.
I thought that there was a big travel bill for ministers or something.
Yeah,
that
what
was
about
going
it?
on.
Should have ministers.
But
They run this town.
I know, but I didn't know, like...
Ministers.
I thought it was... I didn't realise it was RTE. I'm an Aegis.
Yeah. Sorry, I got defensive there now.
Yeah, but you're not a fucking minister, like.
I'm
Jesus
not, but
Christ.
I work for one.
Yeah, well, we all work for them. Do you know what I mean? We all, at some way, work
I
for
won't
them.
see anyone now, apart from that book that got done for the drink. Anyway.
Listen up,
Yeah,
lads.
so look, we move on there now, says you. That's the end of that podcast. Have you any other news at all?
No, not really, but there is... I was going to say this is quite interesting in the era now of information and all that kind of crack. We talked about this a little bit last week, but this will be a bit more... laid back, I guess. Is that in that era of information, do you think we're eventually going to get to a stage where you won't be able to get away with some of this stuff? Do you know what I mean? We're far more aware now of not,
We're
just,
getting to a point,
not just public
yeah.
expenditure, but even low issues all over the place. And surely they can't hide forever, Ray.
There has been a headlong rush for full transparency.
Yeah.
Like, there was a time where you could get away with stuff.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Are we going so far down now
Yeah.
that you're like, they'll have to?
But I think it'll come full circle in that people stop caring. You become numb to it.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we already have, we've
Like
already
if those-
gone.
Like
yeah.
if there's 2 more bike sheds now, 300 grand each.
You
You're
want,
kind
no,
of like going, sure, look.
that's so funny you say that, because the more, you should build more bike sheds. There's only one way to take the sting out of a €300 bike shed, and that's another €300 bike shed.
Yeah, but you look at Copenhagen with all the bike sheds.
because
and
we
look how good
eventually,
they are.
we eventually end up just going. Well, it turns out that bike sheds cost £300 then.
Exactly.
300,000.
Exactly. I think a lot of the time, and it's been very serious now, I think a lot of the time there's a naivety about how much things actually cost.
Yeah, crazy.
And it's meant. It's only when you start doing it. But most people that be giving out about said bike shed would never have built a bike shed in Leinster House in their lives.
Yeah. And stop giving out about the children's hospital as well, because
It's really hard to build children's
yeah,
hospitals.
they do cost 2.1 billion.
Because you have to
They
make
do.
all the rooms really small.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's and also, do you know, when it takes that long to build it, well, sure, then you obviously have to update from when you started, like.
Yeah, I never want to let the Brits outdo us in
Yeah,
anything.
I know it'll never finish.
Like-
That's what I don't like about the public. They don't understand that when you're building a children's hospital, it's not supposed to ever be finished. Because if it was finished, you have to go back and update from the start.
Have you?
So it's a vicious circle of always building and always spending money. And when you just realise that,
Have you heard of HS2?
Egypts. No, hopefully it's replacing the HSE though.
No.
Because fingers crossed.
HS2 is a railway line. Was supposed to be from London to Manchester. It's now going only as far as Birmingham, I believe.
Yeah.
But it's costing €70 billion.
Yeah.
And possibly north of that.
So,
And
yeah.
there's great bit of chat going on over in England about it at the minute.
Is there?
Because, and it's what's happened is, back in the time when the British used to build railways, they would be able to say, we're building a railway from A to B. And everybody go, that's mighty. And the people who would own land on that train rail
Would get paid off.
and like, this is the best thing that ever happened to family.
Yes.
We're going to get £20
Yeah.
for the backfield. It's going to be great.
Lovely.
Right? Now, if you own the bit of land and the railway's coming towards you, you can petition to have it rerouted. So all of a sudden, the railway, this HS2 railway, that only take a half an hour off the journey,
Yeah.
is costing 70 billion because they've had to route it through a mountain.
Oh, Jesus.
I think 10% or 15% of the whole journey will be through a mountain because wealthy people didn't want the unsightly sight of a train passing
So
by
better
their
to
window.
build through Knocknarea or the equivalent.
Yeah, build it somewhere else. I can't be seeing it from the house.
Well, actually, the thing is about expenditure now as well is that everything has become so goddamn costly. As in, we used to have natural growth in economically, if you know what I mean. As in, your house would cost X amount, your groceries would cost X amount, and that would be based on the same thing that you make as a person,
Yeah.
and it'd be in or around the same ratio.
Yeah.
That has now been blown out of proportion. Your ratios don't mean anything anymore.
Not at all.
So, years and years ago, London, New York, Tokyo, Belmullet, they all got to build underground systems, okay?
Yeah.
Or maybe not Belmullet, but there's something similar.
No, there's a metro in Belmont.
There's a metro in Belmullet.
Yeah, it's
okay.
one of the
So
nicer
all of them
bits
built metros
Yeah.
when it was economically viable to do so.
Yeah.
And now Dublin fell behind transport wise.
No metro.
They should have built it 40 years ago, Ray, and they
When
didn't.
metros were going
And
cheap.
now it's not. They were going very cheap.
Unbelievably
Jeez, you could
cheap.
get a metro down.
Very reasonable.
You could head down to home base, Ray, you'd have a metro in the back of the van in no time.
No time, yeah.
And you'd fire it in underneath,
Yeah,
you'd dig
put
away.
together, yeah.
But now you can't. You can't get a metro now. So Dublin and Ireland as a whole has missed the boat on transport infrastructure.
Yeah.
If you'll pardon the pun, I've missed the boat. On transport. They will
Inexcusable.
never, ever, ever build an underground. Ever. Because what will happen is, BAM will get the contract again. It'll cost 79 million, billion, quadrillion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll never be finished.
And it'll never be finished. And we will be bankrupt as a country.
And what's worse is they'll probably find bats.
Exactly. I'm so glad you said that because it's
find a bat.
Do you know what they
and they'll
did when
go,
they found a bat when they were building London Underground, Ray, in 1962? That's when they built it.
Yeah.
Not definitely.
No, yeah, definitely.
Do you know what they did when they found the bat? They
Yeah.
killed the fucking thing.
No, they didn't kill
They
it.
fucking
No,
killed
they
it.
just
I had a friend who had a house in Crahwell. He bought a house in Crahwell
It's
in County Galway.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Is it not croch?
Crahwell, they call it, Ray.
Is there no phlegm at all?
There's
in
no
that?
phlegm in Crahwell, right?
Okay.
But I'll tell you what there is bats. He bought a bungalow in Crahwell, right?
I can't believe you're calling it that. I always thought it was Crockwell.
No, Crahwell, you flute, man. It's called
So it's
Crahwell.
a silent UG.
It's silent UG. He bought a house in Crahwell, Ray, right? A bungalow, right?
Bungalow.
And he moved into it with his family and he said, this is our forever home, Dimpna.
Dimpna.
Let's head in here, Dimpna. This cost £200,000.
Get up them stairs.
Get up the stairs.
Of the
And she
bungalow.
went up the stairs of the bungalow in the dormer and there was a fucking bat living inside in the attic.
Okay.
And he said, no panic here. Nobody panic. We'll get rid of the bats.
Yeah.
Right? And
Catch him, Daddy.
Yeah, catch him. Right? And the government, whatever animal rights agency or whatever the hell,
Yeah.
ISPA, right? Don't know if that's what they're called. Doesn't matter.
Oh, the ISPCA.
Yeah, whatever the hell.
Like
They
a whisper
came in
with no
and
W.
said, no, you won't. The bats are now squatters.
They own the house.
And you cannot, because they're an endangered species, you can't move them.
Yeah.
If it was 1958 inside in Crahwell, Ray, you could have killed everyone that bastard bats with a shotgun.
We do
So
not condone.
we
killing
do,
of
yeah,
bats.
kill the bat.
No.
So between having to build fucking train lines around people's land, you can't buy them off anymore. You can't even buy cunts off anymore.
No.
And bats, Ray, bam, all of these things.
Yeah.
Everything is taken years and years and years and loads of money and it's not worth doing anymore. And Ireland has fallen behind.
And God forbid, then you might find a dolmen.
God forbid you find a
Or
dolmen.
worse, a Viking longship.
Henge, what's that? Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like back in the day, they would have built straight through stone. I think the Hill of Tara
Yeah.
and Newbridge, we should have a motorway going through them too, just to prove a point.
Prove a point.
That we don't give a shit about historical significance anymore. Right? We have stuff
Yeah.
to get done.
Yeah.
I don't care if they dig
You know
a
the
metro.
GPO?
If they dig a metro underneath Dublin and they find fucking Atlantis.
Right.
They find the lost village, the lost city of Atlantis.
You don't mind.
I don't give a shit.
Bullshit.
Lay down them tracks and get the boys that from
Get people to work.
that are able to work. Get them underneath there in the court. I don't care how many of them die, Ray. On the way, get the fuck. That's the other thing as well. When a miner died back in the day,
Yeah.
it was all right.
This is fine.
Building up and tearing England down, we did it. Many an Irishman died doing it.
Yeah.
And not a fuck was given. And look where it got them. The Irish and overtaking the Ray. built it up
England.
and down, and only one or two things happened to them. That had died while they were building it, or became fucking raging alcoholics with the pain that was caused on them at the time. Right? But fuck me, it got done.
Yeah.
You can't get anything done now with red tape.
Red tape.
Do you know?
Yeah.
14 metres out the back of my house for a fucking an office shed. That's the best they can give you now without coming looking. That's the best they can give you without looking. You can't build anything.
Do you think we were at a funeral in the cathedral there on yesterday morning?
Yeah.
A neighbour passed away. Very
Lord
sorry
rest
to hear
him.
that. Lord
Yeah.
rest her.
Her, yeah.
Mrs. Bird. She's a great woman.
Yeah.
We should call her neighbourhood watch.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep an eye on everything.
Ah, brilliant.
So,
yeah. That's great, by the way.
Yeah. In fact, there was a story about her. Sorry, it's completely different.
No,
now.
go on, you're okay,
But there's
yeah.
a couple of young fellas who started smoking weed in her shed one morning.
What?
Yeah. And she came out and ran them. And as she was running them, she says, I'm a retired detective sergeant and I'm going to report G. And they were absolutely terrified.
No way.
But she didn't report them.
And was she a
wasn't
retired?
No.
What a great way
What a
to do it.
cute lady.
Though. What a cute lady is
Yeah.
right. God almighty.
Lord, rest in peace, Miss Bird. But what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. When we were in the cathedral, I was thinking to myself, how come the Catholic Church don't get the SEI grants? They're an
do
awful
what?
drafty thing, the church.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know, you need to retrofit the churches.
But there's definitely churches that are retrofitted.
I don't know.
1,000% there's
Well,
churches
they look like
retro.
very, very single glazed
It is
stained
like
glass windows.
Like no one thought of it like
Can you
back
get
in the
triple
day.
glazed stained glass windows?
Yeah, but maybe you probably can. But because we're so used to comfort now,
Perished.
when they were building those churches back in the day, they said, build it as high as you can, Shamey.
Yeah.
Heat rises and me arse, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You know, but now we're so comfortable in our houses that when we land into a church, and obviously with the cost of it now, they go, we can't heat these bastard
No, they
things.
can't.
And fucking Father Shamey built this 200 years ago. The Prey built it fucking 18 stories high.
Also, there was an American priest.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. It's hard to stick them.
You know, you're not able for them at all.
They're just so serious about it.
All right.
They take it so, every word is considered.
Yeah.
And I much prefer an Irish priest that rushes through it.
Oh yeah. In and out there now.
In and out.
Yeah.
Don't be taking your time on our
You need an
fathers.
Irish priest that has done 13 funerals already that week.
Yeah, you want them tired.
You know, you want them
you
tired.
want them
miserable.
This lad was way too. He was just full of he was delighted to be there.
No.
You
We
can't-
love, in Ireland, we love our priests.
They don't want to be
tired
there.
and miserable.
Tired and miserable, and they want to get out.
Yeah. Get me out of here.
He said nice things.
I'm closing
in
this place
fairness,
down. Yeah.
though. Yeah, but I was just took too long.
But anyway, that's probably the crack there now, I'd say, with today.
That's 3-3-1.
That's 3-3-1 done.
Done and dusted.
And yeah, go on, sorry. You going to say something there?
Just supporting the Hawks, well, our generous hosts.
Oh, yeah.
We would like to say it's a wonderful show. If you're hearing this on Friday night, there'll be still tickets.
Yeah, for 2 more days or
For
something?
the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Which is apparently a story about it's a play.
Yeah.
And it's a stage full of sand.
Oh.
And it's a story about apparently like a relationship that went south.
Oh, yeah. Then that never happens, really, does
Never.
it?
No. Especially when you don't get when you
So
get
Nicola's
called.
going to see it on Thursday, and don't be getting any fucking ideas.
Yeah, well, I'd say
She
knows
might
all
see a
about
road
now.
out.
What?
Like, do you ever worry that your missus will go and go, geez, there's a way out of this, like?
You'll be always afraid of that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She might go, you're
Well,
one.
considering how you reacted to her spraining her ankle, I can imagine that thought would be at the forefront of
Well,
her
no,
mind.
obviously, I'll go home and she'll most likely apologise for that. But, I mean, she hasn't yet, like, do you know?
Thanks
anyway,
to Go Loud as well. Fair play to them.
I'm going to go home and probably die now. Probably get the shit kicked out of me if she listens to
Good
this
job.
next
She
week.
doesn't, yeah, I hope she doesn't listen.
She does kind of start listening now lately. Yeah, it's
Oh, no.
awful annoying. Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ray, fair play to me.
Fair play to me.
Good luck.
Good luck.